What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Poolside Chat. My name is Todd, and I've got yet another amateur pool match to review with you. Today, we're going to be doing some APA 8 ball, but first, I got something new for you guys. Let me know what you think. And just like that, we finally have an intro of some sort. I kind of like it. Got an AI company to create a new intro with my logo, and you know what? I like it. Let me know what you guys think, but as promised, we're going to get in some APA 8 ball here. We are playing Cookie, new guy to the channel. Actually, is a bar owner out south of town. And I promise we're 7's. Let's get right into this. So, as you guys know, I'm a 7, he's a 7. So, that's a straight race to 5. And we are lagging for the break. And I've played Cookie a couple different times in BCA. I've never done a race with him or APA or USAPL, any other format. He played in a BCA league when I did years ago, and he's a great shot. So I know I've gotta focus up and put in some work here. But I won the lag, so we are gonna be breaking with a little bit of low left. Second ball break. There I am. So with my cue and my stroke, I aim at the edge of the second ball and the third ball, actually. So that way the slight deflection from that left English will throw it, hit that second ball full. And unfortunately, did I even make anything? Yeah, we got a stripe down. Nose. Also, we dry broke. Okay. Quick maths don't math always, huh? So didn't really leave him a whole heck of a lot. I mean, he's really over a ball to try to shoot the 2. He might as well go ahead and take the 10 ball. And the only real question is if that 15 goes in the side. It looks like it does because I think I see a bit of a gap in the shadow, but we're going to find out, I guess. He's got enough here. He could punch over and then be able to get to the 11. Oh, you got to pop it. First shot, given ball in hand. I like the way this is beginning. So you know what? I too like stripes, which means I'm going to go ahead and shoot a ball that is going to be difficult for any kind of shape. Go ahead and take the 14, come back out. As long as I can see through that gap and go ahead and take the 10, I need to go ahead and do that. Let myself a little closer to the rail, so I got to hike up, unfortunately. Which, in turn, I guess, no longer a question about the 15 because, well, it's out in the open now. Should be taking it right now. Little thin. So you got to be careful about the speed here. Good drop, but okay. As you guys know, I don't like combos. You really don't want to shoot a combo thin into the side. I don't know if that 12 goes. So it looks like I'm looking at the 13, just trying to figure out my leave. But I got to shoot that perfect gap between the 11-7 to see that 9. That's not real great. And I'm assuming by the way I'm acting, the 12 doesn't cut. So we're going to go ahead and pray for the best. Way understroke it. I was trying to get clear to the other side of the table. Unfortunately, did not get there. And I don't know what I'm shooting at here. Trying to get at the 9, maybe? Oh, never mind. I did get to the 9 and had to put a little bit of low to control it. I think I actually, if I remember correct, I did have to throw a little bit of low right to throw that to make it. Which, unfortunately, left myself all but wired to the 11. Actually, I remember this shot. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Nothing good's coming up here. Nothing good is coming up. Checking my angle. Does it even work? I think it does. So I'm gonna call over my buddy Adam, come watch a shot, just because I know he's gonna be unbiased. He'll be honest. Don't worry, he's gotta fix his sweater in this 75-degree heat. I really hope he watches this video. But you know what? I tried to use a ton of top and just flick the cue ball into the rail, come back and hit the 11. Unfortunately, I didn't get the cue moved in time. The cue ball hit the rail, came back, and glanced the bottom of my tip. Foul. Ball in hand for Cookie. Whenever he's done taking his timeout over there, of course. Giving his timeout, I should say. Excuse me. So ball in hand, not what you want to do against a good shot, but let's see if he can redeem himself from the ball in hand first shot, huh? So the question is, where do you start? For me, I'm going to start with the 4 ball, just kind of stun up to the rail. Then I take the 6. That way, now you're kind of out in the open. You either have the 5 or the 2 up table, or possibly even 2 on the side. You've got some options there, and then everything's open. So you'll take care of the 4, take care of the 6. Ooh, he overhit that. But yeah, then you would want to go and take the 5. Personally, I would go the 5, 2 into the side, nice and easy. Then that leaves you the 7. Take the 1 up, and then basically just got to stop shot on the 3. 8 ball in the corner, you are out. Got a little thin, so you might be having to leaf shape to get that 2 ball up table. Short people problems. Got to get out the bridge. I'm used to it. I always have my moose head out, so I helped him out. Let him borrow it. He's an old school player, so go ahead and move that 11 wherever you need it, Cookie. See him smiling and laughing about it. You're supposed to fix the ball, Cook. Come on, man. Oh, a little more. Yeah, he's an old school shooter, so you can tell he's one of those guys, I don't like shooting with that dang thing, and that's not something I have ever said. I am a short man. I am well aware of it. I'm going to use every tool I can to make every ball I can. All right, so he went ahead and took the 1. Left himself kind of in a funky spot here. You roll that 7 in, the cue ball's going towards the 12, putting you in a hard angle. So either you got to manufacture something or cross your fingers and hope you get a little luck here. Other option is go ahead and shoot the 2, leave the cue ball to that far long rail, shoot the 3 up, 7 over here, the close side. Like there's still some options. I don't think you're really going to hold for the 3 on this one unless you get behind it. Yeah, okay. Got behind it. But now you got to really shoot that cue ball forward a lot to get around the 11 to see the 2. And then, that's, I'm not sure if I really like this pattern just because of the natural roll of everything. You're really having to really manipulate the cue. He's at least, there you go. Yeah, I'm definitely not wanting to try to hold it to shoot that gap. Don't get me wrong, if you can leave yourself great and you're out, but you barely miss it and you're APA. You can't jump. You just gotta swerve or something. Hope for the best. I don't want to do that. Oh. Okay, so he tried to he tried to go ahead and draw back, but you notice he thought for 6.5 minutes on how to shoot the thing, and then not even 6/10 of a second to actually shoot. Gotta take your time, man. Get down, practice stroke. So it looks like I'm just gonna be doing a nice, easy rolling ball on the 12. Should be shooting the left into the, from that angle, I'd say the left corner and just stun off the side rail. Should have leave myself a good 8 ball. Oh, I even put a little bit of a low right to spin it out. I like that. It worked out. Worked out. Looks like rolling ball. Oh no. It's all right, guys. It was a very hard shot to make, as you could tell. And I made it look hard. So even though he's got to go long with it, he needs to go and shoot the 2. Just stop shot. I can't quite tell if it's straight. It might slide over, but no big deal. Take the 2, the 3, 8, you're out. I could be wrong. Looks like he's really looking at the 3. Like, looks like he's looking at the angle of the 3 into the side, which I do not agree with. That seems like a very hard pattern. Because even if he makes that ball, now he still has a little bit of a back cut on the 2. I don't know if I take it back. I know for a fact I do not agree with that pattern, but you know what? I take charity, guys, and I will take that easy 8 ball. 1-0. Should warn you, this is going to be a little bit of a longer match than we're used to here on Poolside Chat, but it's all right. It's a good one. There's a lot of good elements. Ooh, almost got that 8 ball. Boy. A little bit of a kiss to take it away, but that thing was, it was hustling. It's trying to get it. Looks like I made a stripe. For the most part, they look really good, except for that 12. So it looks like I'm going to go ahead and start with the 14. I'm assuming I'm going to hit this with just top, maybe just a slight bit of right to kind of check it up. Get to the other side. That way I've got the 10 ball, gets rid of that trouble. Not that it's a trouble ball to make, but it could be a trouble ball to get shape on, that is. Okay. Now we got the 9 ball. I'd really like, in hindsight, to hit this with some top right. Come off the head rail, try to open some stuff up. Left myself a little close to the rail, but I definitely got it open. Looks like I'm going to be easy rolling ball on the 11 so I can shoot the 13 into the far side. Oh, just barely got it. I'll take it. And I know me. I'm going to hit this one with some top left just so that when it hits that rail, it spins away from the 2-3. I'm not trying to leave myself hooked over a ball if I can. But when you hit it that soft, it's not going to do anything. But the good news is I can see it. Top just a little right just to bring it back out in the middle and don't run into the 8. Oh, and throw it into the side rail. Look at that, though. I had a great leave. I was out. Would have been a heck of a break and run. Didn't want it, apparently. All right, Cookie. Gave you another gift here. If you really wanted to be kind of a A defensive mind, all you got to do is just hit that two ball out in the open, roll that cue ball back behind, just set it behind the three, leave me in absolute jail. But on the other hand, I kind of get why going for it too. As long as that 7 clears the 12, then at this point it's already just point and shoot. Like the rest of it's kind of well solved. Like for me, I'm going to slow roll the 2, take the 1 into the corner, leave myself that 4 to the far side, roll it forward, 6 on this side. That gives me the 7 down the rail. Like I said, as long as that 7 clears a 12, this isn't too hard of a pattern. Yeah, I'm definitely going to take the 1, leave me that 4 on the side. But first, we got to wait for my teammate Allie to shoot, and there we go. All right. Ooh. Okay. Same concept. Now you shoot the 4 into the corner. Should be able to stun out and still leave yourself that 6 into this close side. Little more. So here's where you need to stop. Treat this like GPS and recalculate. I would say I'm going to leave that 6 just for ease of pattern. I would go ahead and cut that 5 ball. I would have cut the 5. That way it leaves me the 6 into this low right corner. And then natural leave. Now, granted, as long as he doesn't scratch, that still works. Now I just do a stop shot, take the 8 in the other corner. Beautiful. Just like that, it is tied 1-1. Good run. Good table run. I'm glad I could open it all up for you, Cookie. It's all right. All right, here we go. I think he was pointing saying, I'm really glad I didn't scratch on that side. Ooh. All right, so what do we got? Looks like a dry, yeah. Dry break. Not super good looking leave either. You know, I mean, you're definitely going to want to take solid. So you're going to start with that 3 in the side. I would go ahead and take the 3, slow roll it, then take that 6. If you've got enough angle, I'd try to stun out just where you're off that. You can clear around the 5 is really the goal here. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want the draw. I just need to punch it. Yes, you want to pull back a little, but not rip it, because I was trying to leave myself that 7, so it looks like the 7 goes. And it doesn't, so I'm trying to 2 rail safe on the deuce. And you know what? That ain't too shabby, guys. That ain't too shabby. He might have a look at the 14, but that's real thin. Real thin cut on the 10 to the side. Think about it, he actually might see the 9 ball. I think he's just see the 9, dang it. Take that back, guys. It was not a great save. It was a great attempt. It's a little warm in my basement, so I'm kicking a little fan on. It's not registering on the mic. You guys don't hear it. That's good. Smart play. Smart play. Not sure if he was intending to make that. If he was, he left himself nothing. But at the same point, he sure left me a whole lot of nothing too. Can I see? I don't know if the 5 goes. What am I shooting at? Oh, trying to glance off the 4 first save. Again, unsuccessful. Opened up as 14. Not ideal. I don't know how long you plan on standing around thinking about your play, but to sit there with your hand in your pocket, that's a. I think that's a new one. I mean, he hit the ever living bejesus out of that, which the point helped him out because it left him the look at the 15. But even then, I don't think it doesn't feel like he's shooting with the intent of more than what else can I make. Could be wrong. Obviously, I'm not in his head. I don't know what he's thinking. Like I think he's just trying to play, make a ball, leave another, make a ball, leave another, and he doesn't really seem to be coming up with enough of a plan. Which, even like that, he just gets down and fires at Mach 2. And I don't know what's faster, his decision once he gets down or how hard he's actually shooting it. Like, need to simmer that down, man. This is a game of finesse. And in an attempt to open stuff up, all I did is tie up the 7 worse. So you know what, guys? Go and buckle the seatbelt. We're gonna be here for a while with that. I don't see a way of really chipping that open. Which, if that's the case, go ahead and play safe. Oh, swinging a whip, strike 1. Must have been off the rail. So I just tried to put it in a spot where he can't see his 10. He can graze the 12, but that ain't going anywhere. The 11's hooked. Unless he banks the 11. The 11 might bank, actually. It's about the other thing I see from this angle. Oh, like I said, nailed it. Absolutely nailed it. Great shot, but now, again, I'm going, where do I play safe? Because you still got to figure out that 12-13. Sorry for all the radio silence, guys, but you know what? This is a tricky rack, and I don't really know how I would work this. I mean, he's just trying to play safe again. At least got one more ball out. That's good. So now he's got 2 potential breakout balls. But if I can make this 12, leave myself with, or 12, make the 4. Kept talking about stripes. I got all confused, guys. Make that, give myself a nice angle on that 5 ball, which I do. Straight top English. Try to crack that 7 open now. Kind of did it. Still don't have a great option. Doesn't look like there's enough room to hit the 7 and then try to tuck the cue ball behind the 12. I don't know if there's enough for that. And almost any way I try to play safe on that 7, I'm going to leave him the 10, let's be honest. That 10 ball is my nemesis right now, so I think I am trying to just tap it. Oh, I was actually talking here. I remember that was a table roll. I was trying to hit the left side fairly thick, but on the left side and try to get it to freeze up to the side of the 12. And the cue ball rolled completely off. But again, no matter almost any which way, unless I hit that absolutely perfect, he was going to have a look at that 10 ball. So you know what? That's out of the way. Now I just got to hope he opens up my 7 and he misses. Fingers crossed. Not a lot I can do about it at this point. Okay, so he's verifying whether or not that 12 can shoot into that far middle. I think it can. So he's going to go ahead and shoot this 13 and leave himself that shot now, which is exactly what I would do. Because if that goes, you take it, then you just need to, then you got the 9, 15 on this side, 8 on the other, and you're out. Just like so. Oh, I mean, he made it. He definitely made it, but it started to worry about it a little bit, didn't he? There we go. Should be 2-1, guys. Just like that. Here we go. All right. Dang, table roll, open him up. Nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do when the table fights you. I remember that one. I think there was another shot I'm shooting into that far middle as well that had a table roll later on, but ooh, almost got a good carom on that 8 ball. Knock that off. So he's got 1 stripe and 2 solids down. That is a heck of a break. Either way you go, you got to figure out that 4 ball clump, which stripes you have the 13 to open it up. But the problem is if you don't have a great leave on it right now, which up against the rail, you don't have a lot to manipulate, you might have to manufacture something. So let's see what he's got. Because yeah, it looks like if you draw a line from the cue ball to the 13, I think he's on the right side. And excuse me, from the 13 to the pocket, it looks like he's on the right side of the tangent line, which is going to take away that angle. So he's going to go ahead and take solids instead. I don't hate this idea because now he's got himself an angle, just a straight rolling ball. Straight rolling ball. There we go. On the 1 ball should fire you right into that clump to open it up some. But when you jump out of your shorts like you just did, it's kind of hard to control your leave. So, guys, I promise you, you need to stay down. Take your time, practice strokes. Looks like I'm shooting the 10 ball. Just going to go ahead and shoot that one. Roll up for the 15. What are you planning here, Todd? Looks like there's enough angle on the 13. And I think I'm contemplating crashing off the 13 to try to draw into the open that up. Or am I trying to go top English now? That should be just straight top rolling ball. Firm. Sit down, 12. Guys, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Ooh, got a hold of that one. I don't know what kind of spin I hit that, but I did not want that much action. Because now I'm in a bad spot of the 13. Because straight top's going to go towards that 2 ball. I'm basically just owning up like, okay, well, take your medicine here. So now I'm looking at side pocket. That way the natural angle is going to run the cue ball towards that 4 ball. I just don't want to get behind the 4 ball. Oh, you got to make the shot. Got to make the shot. Got my leave, though. I got my leave. Yeah, the question here is if he can make that 7, he's pretty well good. I think the 2 ball's too close, so he's not gonna be able to play a safe and really hook me. Unless you got a trick in your sleeve that I'm unaware of. Yeah, okay. You tried it, which we're gonna find out here real soon if that was successful. All right, sorry guys, had a bit of a technical issue, but we are back. Let's get back into this here. So I am double checking my line there to verify. Yes, it looks like I can see the 11 to make it, but I'm trying to see how hard I can shoot it and still leave myself that 8 without rolling behind the 4. Because this is going to be real tough, which got a little thin. Not saying, I mean, if I would have made it, would have been a little thicker of a ball, so a little less energy with the cue ball, but that doesn't mean that I necessarily would have left myself a whole lot. But unfortunately, I left it hanging, and now Cookie's got something to play with. Yeah, so I would go ahead and take that 4. Even though it's a good setup ball, you might as well take it. If you've got an angle on the 7, go ahead and take that. He does. Ooh, don't get too straight. Don't get too straight. He's hitting that way too hard. Now he's having to, I guess he's going to just punch it super hard, try to come around 2 rails. Okay, he must put some good spin on it. Great shot. Great leave. And you know what, guys? That is 3 down. I mean, I think every single one of these, I just keep leaving them hang. Excuse me. I'm leaving the balls hang and leaving them open. So it was about this point in the night. I remember this vividly. I just got done racking. I'm standing off the side. I've got a real ugly face going, obviously. And my buddy John, his wife, who's there every week, she comes by and she's like, how's it going? I'm like, terrible. I'm down 3-1 and I keep giving them games. And she goes, well, get your S together. She said it so stern. I was like, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And I know it sounds silly, but it was just enough to make me kind of chuckle and maybe break the ice a little bit and do what I gotta do. So he scratched on the break. I can't quite tell if I'm trying a 3-ball combo or if I'm just trying to sneak the 3 by the 4. I was trying a 3-ball combo. And you know what? By the power of my buddy Mike, it didn't go. It didn't go. And I can't remember if Tammy gave me that pep talk before or after that shot, but it was right at this point when she said something. I was like, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And no matter which way you go, solids or stripes, because it's still open. Either way, you got to figure out how to open up that 8 ball. Now, 7's kind of in the way. Like, if you're going to go stripes, you could take the 11 now, maybe even go off the rail, kind of kick the 7 out, maybe. Got a little head shimmy. Not quite sure which way to go. But yeah, you've got enough angle on the 11. If the 11 goes, go ahead and take it, and then that should bump the 13. But I think it's just going to move it into a bad spot where the 7 and the 2 are both in the way. But doesn't matter. He chose solids. And realistically, everything is pretty well out in the open. I definitely would be starting with either the 3 then the 4, or the 4 then the 3. That would be the 2 balls I would be looking at personally. Maybe even throw the 1 in the mix, but he went to go break open the 8. Not terrible. You still got multiple options right here. You know, could hit the 7 with some left spin, try to bring it back into it, which is a shot that somebody, I'm not going to say who quite yet, was working with me on, but you shoot that 7 out here, and that cue ball hits that rail, launches straight back. You're going to go right at that 13. Instead, he's going to go for the 2. He's trying to punch it. Kind of opened it up. Okay. So you need at least to look at it. See if it goes. See what you got to leave yourself. But, I mean, you have no choice. You got to shoot the 3 or the 1. Ideally, I'm shooting the 3. Man, he punches everything so hard. It's hard to have much control when you're just playing whack-a-ball like that. At least for me. I've been playing for that long, call it 11-ish years, so got a lot of experience, but I'm not ingrained in my motion to be able to just say, yeah, if I do this and just punch it, be able to get the leave I want every time. But let's see what Cookie's got here. Okay. Swinging a whip strike 2. And unfortunately, he punched that 6 ball into a real bad spot. So now I think he almost has to try to back up the 1, but draw to the side rail. Yep. He beat me. I couldn't get my mouse on the dot yet, but I was gonna be shooting that about like yay. Unfortunately, he missed. He let himself an out. Definitely opened up the 8 ball now. So you know what? I don't like my run. I was probably joking around with him, giving him the old oops, I miscued. I'm at least forcing him to work at it. And the good news is, if you kind of look at it, it's a really good leave, because even if he kicks to this side rail, and if he makes the 6, that's pushing the cue ball that way, which is only going to, in return, hook him on the 1. If he tries to kick at the 1, even if that thing goes, if the cue ball happens to roll past the 11 and leave him a look, he still can't make the 6 anywhere. So that's a pretty good safety right there. Looks like he's kicking at the 1. No way. Oh man, that was a great shot. But like I said, I mean, I don't want to take anything away from the shot, but the leave is the difficult part, because now his only real option is a hard back cut on the 6 to this pocket right there. And that is extremely tough. I don't even think he can bank at it that way. Like, he just has to straight cut it, which is going to take a decent amount of power, and that cue ball is going to be getting absolutely wild. So you don't really know where you're going to leave yourself, and just cross your fingers and toes and hope you get a leave. Oh boy, did he get thin on that one. Might have got a little thin on that one. And somehow, with 7 balls on the table, I don't have a great shot. So you know what that means. Safety again. Because I was gonna be kind of stretched and even trying to, like, draw off that 11 towards the 10. If you accidentally kick the wrong side, you could be scratching. So play the smart move and just push the 11 to the rail. Got the cue ball to roll it behind the 8. Can't kick to the far rail. He can kick to this close rail, but then, unless you get lucky on the 6 ball hitting the rail, coming off the 9 funkiness to get in that top corner, even then the 8 doesn't go to this corner here because the 11's blocking it. So he decides to, don't get me wrong, he kicked great, got a good hit. I'm not mad at it. Put it near a pocket, so now it is, I just got to go to work. I think I'm just going to be punching this kind of center, maybe just a little bit of left. Probably should go ahead and take the 12, but no, we're gonna go ahead and take the 15. Come back out, bump it. Ooh, it'd be nice if I can get that 11, but I don't think I see enough of it. At least I'm double checking. And I sure don't want to leave him a kick now because he's close to the pocket. Boy, he's kicking well right now, so we're gonna come a little low right. It's more about speed on that one. I might have actually just been straight low. Okay, 12 ball. Am I going forward with it? I did go forward. Okay. Like that. I like that because now I can get that 11 ball. Actually, don't belly hook yourself, but straight top. Ooh, slow down, slow down. Slow down. Somehow I was pointing way over there. Why would I do that? I should have just left it up near that side rail. Take it to this close side, but just go somewhere? Where am I going? Oh, I'm back cutting it. Back cutting it and selling out. See? I got so excited about leaving myself that 11. I didn't stop, slow back down, reconsider your shot, and think about where I want to make the 13. And I just shot wildly. Shot too wild. Now Cookie just has 2 balls to get on the hill. You ain't missing that one. Got to be careful with this one because that cue ball or that 8 ball is real close to where that cue could go towards the 13 and scratch. I think a rolling ball should be fine. Oh, he hit that too thin. Oh, he jumped out of his shorts. And he gave it to me, but you saw the way he shot that. Guys, this is what I'm talking about. Watch his body. Like, as soon as he hit it, he was already moving. You can't do that. Just stay down on the shot. It's not hard. It will infinitely increase your pot making. Just stay down. It's all that body motion that just, it's going to mess you up more than it's ever going to help. All right, so 2-3. Now we can kind of settle down a little bit, come back into it. I think I might be playing or giving a timeout over on the 9 ball. Might have went to little restroom break, possibly. So here we go. We're calm, we're relaxed. We got a win under our belt. Let's get it. We shut down the. Oh, look at that A ball. Oh my God, look at that A ball. Ooh, that thing came firing out. All right, so thankfully I didn't make it though. With that scratch, that would be an automatic loss. Whew. All right, Cook is at the table trying to assess, and I want to say I like stripes a little better, but I mean, realistically, the three balls the only trouble you got to figure out on the solids. Is the five goes over here to this corner. So really, the three is the only one you got to get shape on. I'm probably shooting solids. I might be taking that seven ball all the way up to the. Can't see my finger past there, but up that way. Unless he's going to shoot the seven on the side and go ahead and try to clean up. I don't know if I like this though. I'd give myself even more angle to try to get the cue ball towards the eight to get that two. Like there's got to get that two up in that top corner. Yeah, now he left himself in kind of an awkward position. Now he sees it. You're not gonna shoot that two any which way, but I mean, unless you just got a ton of spin to try to move that free ball. I'd say, but at this point, you might just leave that and come back. Go take the 6-4 combo, get the one. He's dead set on this. Okay, well. Okay, yeah. So we're gonna recalculate. We're gonna come back to it. Okay. Now he's got the one. First, I would try to go and take this one, put a little bit of right, actually probably a decent amount of right. Just hit this really soft. Let the spin take. Give yourself the angle to go and get that five. Try to do more of a draw shot, which he let up. He didn't, and he didn't really commit to that one. He just kind of. So now he's in a world of hurt because now he's got to figure out how to get shape on the three and shape on the five because he didn't get it there. No, don't get me wrong. You could still try to throw a ridiculous amount of left, maybe even just a little bit low, like so, and try to get back on shape now. He's in center though. That ain't happening. Just gonna play safe. Okay. I don't hate it. Don't hate it. Left me got him an ugly spot. I go see the 11 all the way up table. I see the 12. Ooh, I'm hiking up. I don't like that. I don't think that 12 clears by the 11, though. Oh, it does go by. A little bit cheating the rail, but cheating the puck off the rail, but I like it. I like that a lot. Double check and see is a 10-9 all but wired. If it's a bit of a a zigzag kind of combo, I'm not going to want to take it. So now I'm slowing down, which is good to see because now I'm being a little bit more methodical, taking my time. This is a crucial rack. I'm trying to keep him from the hill. I'm trying to tie it up. I'm not just trying to get all willy nilly. I just hitting rolling ball off the rails. They're a little right on it. Oh, I like that because all I did is really leave myself a longer shot on the 14. I didn't commit to it. I don't know really what the benefit was. It wasn't hard to get shape on. Okay, power draw. Good control draw there. The question, if the 10 goes by, we've got an out. Because then you can just slow roll the 12 into the corner, to this corner here. And the 10 into the opposite corner, which should throw the cue ball just a little bit to the, there we go. Should throw the 10, the cue ball over towards roughly that second diamond. Because I bet you here, I'm probably making this with the top slight to the left. There we go. Top English, just gotta make the 9. On this one, I'm probably not even going to be putting any spin, just worried about making it left the tangent line. Guys, what was that? Something on the other table distracted me. Oh, actually, I do remember that shot because I had a nice easy shot, and as I was down, uh, my teammate over there said, "I'm gonna wait for Todd to give me a timeout," and because I heard that and I heard my name, shanked it. That's why I stood up and immediately turned around and give the timeout. But yeah, it doesn't take a lot for me to get distracted because as coach and captain, I have to be aware of everything going on. I can't really just shut everything down and just shoot pool as much as I would love to, but can't do that. So I missed it. Ow. Ooh, you did not want to crash into that 6. So now you're in a world of hurt. Playing safe? He is playing safe. Little tap of the rail. I get it. I get it. Not a bad lead, too, because right where I need to kick is that side pocket. So that means I got to hit on the, from this angle, the left side of the side with some a little bit of right, because I'm right there at the first diamond. Shooting just a little pass. Yeah, where I need to hit is literally the pocket. So I'm trying to at least keep myself somewhat of a line up, kind of estimate how much right I need. I want to say I'm hitting somewhere about like right there. And unfortunately, failed. Ran straight into the 6. So now he's got a ball in hand. Take the 3 first. Start with the 3 on the other side. And from there, you really just take your pick. If you're trying to get less cue ball movement, you go 3, 6, 2, barely pull back, 8. If you're okay with rolling the cue ball and getting a little bit more motion out of it, 3, 2, we make the 6 cue ball is going to naturally just come off early, so if I see 8. Don't need to worry about draw or miscue or anything, just be able to, everything's a rolling ball. This one just stun, super easy. Now, when I say stun, I'm hitting it roughly about like right there. just a little below center, and just give it a nice little firm, confident punch. Keep it a little bit more low, but that's still perfectly fine. Only ball, nothing crazy here. Oh no no no! No. I remember this now because I saw him laughing about it. I'm like, I think I hit a point, bounced out. But the way he's looking, I'm like, wait. I stepped aside, like, did you literally like point hook yourself? He's like, yeah, I did. So he tried a little masse, got got a hit on the backside, made it legal. And I'm a little over ball. I think I got enough angle. I can just hit straight rolling. Yeah, dodge bullet on that one, guys. I'm not gonna lie. He should have been out, but this is why speed control is so vital to this game. So vital. 3-3. Other side. Other side. All right, here we go. The left punch break. It's something. Stick on a beach. There, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of each, and also that 7 ball stripes look way better because I don't want to deal with this clump. I mean, yeah, you need to use a 2 to open stuff up, but I'm taking solids. Start with the 3 ball. Way overhitting it. Try just to get it off the rail so I can see the 7. End up definitely overhitting it. So I'm going to kick this. This is. Ooh, that look good. And crash only into the 1. I'm not going to say I intended that, but look. All that. Come on. Not saying I had it out because I still got to figure out that split in that 4-5, but this is not good because he is wide open. Wide open. I would be taking the 13 personally. That's the only one you need to worry about shape on the press. You can figure out something not terribly hard. So, now, if you're worried, if you start getting that thought in your head of, I don't know if I can get out, and leave the 13s, at least it's locking the 8 in one pocket. I say it's a big deal, but it could potentially cause an issue for your opponent. So I'm going to take the 15, just roll forward, take that 9 into the other side. And really from there, it's connect the dots. Everything's wide open. A lot of body motion, a lot of movement. Even if it's after the stroke, it's just not necessary. Okay, so is he going to go 11 and try to leave 10 on the side? Is he going to take the 12? What are you going to do? He's obviously looking at the 12 now, but ooh, yeah, I'm glad the 14's there. and again just fires straight into. He just gets done so quick. He doesn't really spend much time down on the shot. All right, got from here. I should be shooting that one ball just a little bit of low left. Just go ahead and spin it into that four. Not a lot of power, or a lot of power. That works too. Hit that way harder than needed, that's for sure. But don't get me wrong, you don't want to just roll into it and just barely tap it, because then you're just leaving yourself. You're not really opening anything up. But sometimes when you smash too hard, you end up with something like this. I think I can see the four ball here. So just looking to see if I can just hit this four in a rolling ball and get it around the eight for the one. Oh, never mind. I was trying to cut it. Holy cow. Okay. Interesting. Interesting shot. Good news is I left him in a bad spot. Like that 14 is not a good spot. I remember this. He can see the 10 and be able to make it, but I don't know if he's going to be able to bang that 14 off the rail. So, remember correctly, he plays a safe, an intentional foul. Just like that. Give me ball in hand. Pull back a little bit. Okay, I think we're going pretty close to max draw here. Draw into it. Sure, I promise. I don't want to use the bridge. I want to be able to put a confident stroke in it. So I'm going to grab my extension from the bottom of my cue. I use a Predator butt, so I've got an 8-inch extension. And there we go. Now he's got a long bridge. And ended up punching it way too hard, which means you're not putting a smooth draw. I was trying to limit myself, and so it just hits and then like swerves straight back. All I did is go, and it just drew back with a punching shot, which is not going to do what you want. So I'm trying to get off the head rail. Oh, went for the breakout. Holy cow, look at that. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just gonna, make things a little harder than they should be. I do not recommend that shot at all. But that is the problem with being ultra aggressive. Okay, so he's got the same option. He could just shoot that into that corner, straight top, a good smooth stroke on and try to break this open. I'll be playing safe here. Looks like he's playing not the edge. Okay. Smart play, moving his 10 ball over where he's got a breakout ball. I'm just walking around, kind of get a feel for everything. Just figure out what are my options. Because the way the angle, if I put the one ball into that top side, there's no way I'm too thick into the ball. I'm not going to get to this head rail, over here and then swerve back toward the forward. So I think I'm trying to be ultra aggressive here. Went for the crossbank, ultra, ultra aggressive. Hit way too fast. I did go though. It had an avenue. It's too thick. And excuse me, guys. It's Sunday night and I am tired. Ready for bed. Good shot. The question, does it pin clear the fork? That looks real close. You might have to shoot the pocket. At least this part I wised up and sped up. I apologize. There's definitely been a lot of dull moments in this video. Still speeding up. All right, so now Captain Tisha, one of the biggest cheese fans I've ever met. She's an APA 5. She's a creative shot. So she's like, you know what? Let's just talk about it. I can't remember what she was talking about. Like from here, in hindsight, it looks like the 10 you can cheat the pocket. So if that's the case, I'm just rolling straight top and try to get the cue ball to the left of the 14. Go ahead and run the 14 up. But they don't feel confident that they're going to shoot the 14 down the rail. Good shot. But ooh, ooh, ended up hitting the 10. If he gets around that 10, that 10 goes right there on the side. That's the end of that rack. Instead, now he's got to shoot a thin shot. He's going to be cross cutting that to this pocket yet again. As long as you don't leave yourself behind the one or the four, you're out. It's to get me from 90%, 95% of the table. That's going to make it. Ooh, close. It's close. And with zero hesitation, not even going to look around the table. I just already know what I'm doing. I'm shooting a four. I think I was just more of a rolling ball. Shoot the one into the side. Same thing. Just the top. Just let it roll. It's an easy, and that is 4-3. He said, "You got it." Like, well, I would hope so. 4-3. I'm on the hill, guys. It's be a good time for a break and run. I don't think I need it though. I don't think so. Could be wrong. I don't think so. Helping the team. I'm waiting for cookies that show there, and I'm on them with my team trying to figure out who to play next on 9 ball. Trying to figure out the time of everything because after this long match, I gotta jump over and play cookie and 9 ball, which is gonna be my next video. Shocker. And I gotta feel bad for the guy because see, oh, hello. Might put a little bit more oomph on that one. But yeah, so Cookie lives, his bar is 45 minutes south of us, and he drives up here for this league and whatnot. So this is getting kind of late already. He's like, man, and I gotta play 9 ball, so he's getting tired. He's ready to go. You know what? At least I don't remember how long the 9 ball match was, but got more to play, buddy. You need 2 more racks over here. I mean, ball in hand, I'm going solid. Looks like the 4 goes by the 11 to get to this left lower pocket. And so if that's the case, I'm going to start. I do the cue ball about the angle where he's at there. Get the 6. Nice and easy draw to pull towards that 15. Go ahead and take your 2. But anyway, we'll do it. Looks like he's looking at stripes instead. He's going to start with 12. He's doing where he's going to end up moving the 8 ball out. Ooh, he did not want to bump that 15 though, because it had a home. It had a place to be. I'm thinking about going to go and get the 10. Try to open it up. Wait. Oh, almost got lucky. Almost got lucky with the sloppy hit. Now what for me? I think 15 is blocking 6 on the side. Maybe not. Maybe not. So yeah, I'm gonna try stop shot. Or looks like I tried to stop the stop shot. I just release it, so it hit and then accidentally turned into a stun run through. What I was intending to, we're gonna grab a bridge. We're gonna try a 2-3 combo here. Mechanical issues over on the other diamond. Looks like a ball got stuck. Got a cue to fix it. Tried the combo and left myself. Not only did I miss, I left it even worse. See some pretty good save options if I can get there. All right. Where are you starting, Cookie? Where are you starting? You're going to take 14? Like, the 15 goes. I hate to say you might go ahead and take it. I was trying to decide. Not sure that win, but it was thin. So now we're going into safe mode. I should be just glancing off the thin edge of the 5. Get the cube back behind that 3. As long as it's deep enough I can't see the 10, this is good. It's a good save. It's illegal. Didn't hook him. He could not see the 10 now. Look at the line. We're going to take the 4. Looks like I'm trying to. Nice draw stroke. Not a bad draw stroke, but now we are going right back into safe mode. Just get in the 5, try to get the cue all right behind, just so it doesn't have a lot of options here. It's hard to see on camera, but it did. I very specifically remember it wiggled. I think I left with the back wing on this one. Cut it. Almost cut it. All I know is I am really glad in editing. I am not trying to keep track of safeties too. It's enough just trying to do ball count and 9 ball on an inning there. Ooh, that's a good shot. Good shot. Still gonna forget the 1-7 though. Dang it. Can I get it to follow? No, did not. But you know what? It's a good hanger. I'm okay with this. Left him the only shot he can get on 13. So, Crazy. Could be tying this up. You didn't want to rub the 10 though. And now you're in trouble. He is in trouble, guys. I mean, it looks like there's no gap to the 15, but he's not liking it. So this is where I'm going to be going. Ooh, the video there. Gotta get the right. There we go. This is where I would be shooting that 10 fairly, probably a half ball hit. The top a little bit right. That cue ball come up right behind the 11. But instead, he played. I don't know if he's trying to come over or he's trying to save on that one. I'm not 100% sure. We're doing very slow shot out there. Man, I barely even skinned it. No. Take a one. You can make that two. Just try to barely pop it. Just get it right to the side rail. Oh, come on. Oh, close. Shoving it. All right. Cookie is back up. Natural English, make the 15. That is a rolling ball, nice and easy. It's more about speed. And it should roll the other side of the table, give you that 11. Pretty good. Yeah. The way he's gonna hit this game around that cable or cue ball a little long. I mean, it looks like the ball goes in all six pockets. So, the only thing you need to do here is worry about making the 10 at your focus. And he did. Where's the cue ball go? There's the cue ball going. Ooh, he loves it long. I didn't want to be that far out, but hey, where you going, Cook? Top right from that perspective, which actually benefits me because if he misses, it's going to be an easier shot on the one, be able to hold for the two, and oh, I thought he drilled it. Oh, I thought he drilled that. I know you guys are thinking like you probably remember your matches, but really feel like I don't. I played this match like probably 3 or 4 weeks ago, so I remember some of the overall outcome, but I did not put enough left on that one, so all I'm doing is leaving myself a thin shot, and there's nothing right here, just make the ball. I'm going to put a little bit of right on it. And you know what, guys, that is game as he concedes the final because he's like, man, I don't care. Let's go play some 9 ball. He's already grabbing his pocket. He got him over here. Yeah, he's getting ready to flip for 9 balls. So we got to get into that real quick. I hope you guys enjoyed. What do you guys think of the new intro? I liked it. I think it's fun. But anyway, as always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, email that, and I will see you guys over on Facebook. Got some good stuff going on over there. I'll be back shortly with the continuation when we get into 9 ball against Cookie.